All right. No idea if this is going to work. Oh, seems okay. All right. So, 1 second. Let me make sure things are actually running. I think I've been censored by Facebook, so these clips may not be going. I'm not sure. Check YouTube. All right. So, yeah, that looks like it's working. I hired a songwriter on Fiverr for working on our power metal stuff. She did some very subtle changes to that's what I sent her, but man, it is some genius subtlety. That's why you pay the professionals, folks. One second. Oops. I'm just getting some stuff figured here. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Okay, so well, didn't get washed away in the tsunami, but I did have to unwire the whole place and just putting it back together. Hopefully everything's working. It looks like it's working good. YouTube looks right. I don't think I'm on Facebook. I made a joke and I got banned for like a month off of live streams or whatever. People can do the craziest stuff on there. And somebody said I need like some sort of medicine for my fingers. I was trying to learn something fast, and I said I need something else for my fingers, but I would never actually touch. But whatever. Okay, so this is from the Grateful Dead Nights. This is the band The Other Ones. And we got new video cameras up there, so I'm going to see how that video is first of all, because I want to make sure. This July 25th, 2025. Okay, so like last week, last Friday, last Saturday. I think it was Friday. Let me take a look at what I have for video here. Okay, there's 4 video clips. They did a Rascals song, I think. And I'm not sure if I actually got this before. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, that is tiny. That's not going to work. I think I got one. This one's 16 gigs. Let's see how this is. That looks promising. Yeah, I think they did a Rascals song and a I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find these, and does not look like it's the entire show. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Ooh. So far things seem to be working okay. I don't know on the big room. I don't know if my ADAT cables are all correct. I want to move to something different besides you know, the old ADAT to mic pre kind of thing. I was looking at Behringer Wing because I'd like it for live, but they don't have an ADAT out. So I was looking at the X32. I just don't know. Look, I want to use RME drivers. I'm sorry, you guys, if you don't like RME or if you think that Vesicon drivers are okay, I don't know. But I'd rather use RME drivers than anything else. And I don't know what choices I have. There's Dante. Look, you guys know how I don't know. How many shows we got to do with Dante? Not really wanting it for the studio. And then there's ADAT. You know, I don't know what else to do. I could do Maddie, but then I just got to convert something to it, and that's like crazy money, and I don't know if there's really anything to gain from it. I don't know. All right, let me see what these videos are here. Let's see. Probably not that one. Probably the end of the night. Let's see if there's like a stick pick or something I can get That's going to be a tricky one to catch. I'm assuming this is right. Looking at this color here, kind of pinkish. Let's see, what do we do? View, spectral peaks, peaks display setting. So that's just like low mids. Sounds like crowd. So that's probably this space right here. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, let's see about that. This is it. Okay. I'm going to remove all the hardware outs because that's just for my virtual sound check. Okay. So now everything should be coming out the middle. So there's some whistles. There we go. They're there. And look, they're even yellow. See if I can't find this. Okay. Woo! Ouch. Boy, that is hard to read. Probably this is right-ish. Oops.
Alright guys, we got one more for you here. Remember, we are the other ones. We love Honolulu Dead Night. You guys are the best.
Okay.
I know where to go. California, preaching on the burning shore.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Why is that not? Is that not moving? Yeah, that's the one I want right there. Shoot, why is this video not working? No, this video's not working at all. What's going on? All right, something funny's happening here. What in the world is going on? Why is the video acting goofy? Where's John Tidy to tell me what I'm doing wrong? Was just working. Is there something else sitting on the video? Try something else. That is this one, right? Why isn't the video working? What's going on? I don't know that I can close this and reopen. Let's see. It's going to give me any crap about the ASIO drivers? Maybe. Let's try. It's kind of my last resort there. I did not want to restart. Interesting. Now video's not working at all. Try just new project. And now nothing's working. All right. That is interesting. I wonder if there's something to do with this hard drive. It's running on the external hard drive right now. Huh. Interesting. All right, let me just try dragging a video in here. Yeah, now nothing's working. So what's going on here? Oh, maybe I'll do this song. What in the world is going on here? Try pulling up another one that has a video on it. Seems to be struggling with the video, like it can't even switch projects. I have a feeling this is related to this hard drive. Interesting. Try playing this on its own. We can't open because it uses unsupported encoding settings. Interesting. Okay. So my yeah, look, it still just won't even close. The longer video opens okay. The other one is giving me a codec error, but it shouldn't be. Try this longer one again. Sorry, it's always some kind of technical jump. Yeah, see, that one's working. And if I go and try and throw the other one in there, I think it's going to mess up. And then it's not going to let me, yeah, look, it won't even let me delete it. Okay, so something's wrong with that video. Interesting. I got to figure that out because so far this camera's been working really good. I don't know what's going on with that. There's either a codec error or something, but I'm just going to delete that part of the video and use the other one. Now, it may not let me. That would be a problem. Yeah, look, I can't even remove it from this song. Oh, man. All right. This is why you always do that save as. Okay, so I could delete the first two tracks, which is probably what I want to do. All right, so here's the fun part of Reaper. I could go and human edit this file because it's human readable. But before I do that, let me see if there's not a backup file right before I threw that video file in. Okay, so recent projects, open project. I want to look for backup files. And it's going to be just from today, so 12:11 p.m. Okay, so it's got this one. I would like to delete this other file, though. Can I delete it? No. Wow, that is some epic fail, man. You see what else I got for a backup. This is the good part about Reaper, though. You will find a way to get this back. Backup files. So even that one's no good. Something at the end of the night. 11:17 p.m. That's probably about the end of the night. Let me pull that one up. This is why you're always supposed to do a save as first, and I didn't do that, which is wrong of me. Okay, so this is going to be... And now we're back in business, or should be, I think. Okay. Looking good. Select all the tracks, remove the hardware outs. Add a new track. This is going to be the video track, and I'm only going to put that one video on here because we don't want the crashing. So here we go. We'll just have to use one of these end songs. I'm not sure which one, but... So that works. Okay, so good. Probably some way to convert that other one and get it working, but I don't know. It's probably not worth it. Okay, so let me find that spot where you get the what we call the whistle. Take these guys all down. Oh, there's that whistle. Okay, now which song was that? I think it's over here. Yep. Funny if that whistle is just yellow, right? So yeah, we're 20 minutes in, and I'm just starting. Sorry about that, guys. That's how this goes sometimes. Except some kind of technical issue. Yeah, let's see how this one starts. I think there's some stick clicks for this. find that. Where's that flam? There we go. So here's the flam. Throw a marker in there. Oh, that was close. Let's see how that is.
My time coming any day. Don't worry about me, no.
Yeah, I think that's pretty close. So that's what we got to work with is these last few songs. Bummer, the camera was working. I don't know why. Yeah, well, things happen. Sorry about that. So which song are we gonna do here? This is look at this one, man. This is gonna be like, how long is that? 14 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do a 14-minute song. Oh no, so that's not a 14-minute song. That is a an 8-minute song. Oh, these hurt, man. Okay, let's see. Let me see what that is. Definitely sounds like a Grateful Dead song. My other problem is I've done this band several times, so I don't know if I already have this song. So this one's fun. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Okay, let's see what this is.
If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down. Good Lord. Delilah was a woman, she was fine and fair. Good note she had, good look she had, good flag hair. Delilah, she gained old Samson's mind. First I saw this woman, oh, she looked so fine. Till she climbed up on Samson's knees. Tell me where your strength lies, if you please. She spoke so fine, oh, she talked so bad. Samson said, Delilah, you can get off my head. You can shave my head, it's as clean as my hair. Let the smoke get greater up my mind. If I had
I risk being tarred and feathered by the Beatles nuts if I do this one, I suppose. Man, there's a lot of bleed on those vocals. Oh. Okay.
Dear Mr. Fantasy, play us a tune. Dear Mr. Fantasy, us feel glad. But
1 second, I gotta answer this. All right. You know, the singing gets a little bit weird at the end, but they're having fun. Everybody's having fun. The crowd is going off. So I don't know. This song, wow. Or this. Let's see what the crowd looks like at the end here. I think they're doing some Hana Hose.
All right, thank you.
Oh yeah. No, I'm doing this. That's good. They got a good response there. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so let's start doing the clip gains for this. So this could be the video. I keep thinking, should I use the video camera for the crowd? But it never sounds all that good. Maybe it's picking up too much of the PA speakers. And so let me start making some folders. I want to make this way less complicated down here. And I'm going to do that by hiding tracks in folders. Set some show tracks that I received. Help me for the reverbs and stuff. Sorry. Here we go. Always got to fall asleep while I'm doing mixing. I don't know why. So I think this is kick. Let's see. Yep. And this should be snare. Now the guy had 2 floor toms. But we're just going to call them as normal. This should be hat. We'll see if these are wrong. And I don't know if you had any more symbols. Let's check, make sure. There might be some other symbol tracks hiding in other places. I'm gonna find out. Okay, so one of the ways to make everything work right is just to have good sounding tracks, man. And these are, for the most part, usually they record okay. This is on Allen and Heath SQ6. It's fine. Everybody wants to talk about magical mic preamps or whatever. These mic preamps are fine. I haven't had a problem with them. Oh, you know what? He probably had a timbali. This might be a timbali, timpani? What the hell? I don't know. Whatever the reggae guys have. Oh man, this one's got heavy toms I'm going to be dealing with. So we may not be editing these. I might just throw multi-band gate on there and hopefully we... Yeah, there we go. That's one of the floors. That's the other floor. Okay, let's see if this is really hi-hat. That's definitely a hat. That sounds like a cymbal. Let's see if there's a ride in here anywhere. What's this one then? Okay, so these look like they're swapped. So that's ride. This can be symbol 2. Deal with that in a second. I'm going to put the brass symbol folder inside the other folder. And that is going to be so I can do a high pass filter on them, so I can get a better idea of what level they're going to be at. I don't want to take low end into account for the cymbal tracks. 50. There we go. And this should be bass. Woo! Okay, that's a bass. Not sure if I'm going over there. Yeah, see, okay. I didn't turn my bass track up. I didn't turn my bass guitar up. Yeah, you did. I had like 6 decibels of headroom at least, and now we're looking at 0.5. Yep. This should be guitar here. I think this is the right guitar. Let's see. Yep. I'm going to make a folder for those. Clean that up. I think that there's a timbali. Timbali? It's a little one, the timbali. Oh. Okay. 13 and 14 should be keyboard. Yep. Okay. So, and 15 to 18 should be vocals. I'm not sure if we're actually using them all. Just double check.
Like it. Delilah, and she gained old Samson's mind. First I saw this woman, Lord, she looked so fine.
Man, that is hot. See, I wish there was better metering on these consoles.
If I had my way, if I
We'll see. May not use that.
If I had my way. If I had my way.
This should be Matt or whatever.
Had my way. I would never go building down. If I had my way.
Okay, so those are all vocals. Those are working. Symbol 3. Okay, why do I have a symbol 3? Don't know. Let's see what that is. Sure enough. Okay, now these are going to be the crowd mics. And they're going to get a high pass filter. A little bit softer, 250 and 12 dB an octave. See how that goes. PZM. Oh, here's the timbali right there. Okay. Not sure if he actually, he does hit it in a couple places. I'll edit that. That's small. Okay. 24. I don't know what that is. MC or something. Wait a second. Let me just check. Might be something. I don't know. What is it?
Hey, bass guitar has gotten crazy loud. I'm not really getting anything vocals or guitar anymore.
That's my talkback mic. Yeah, bass guitar got crazy loud. See, man, I didn't turn nothing up. I didn't turn nothing up. You always do. Ugh. All right, so let's start getting these figured out. So for the drums, just looking at I'm just gonna look at peak. I'm gonna look for like -6, and that's how I'm gonna set these. I'm just gonna play a couple sections where I know things are all getting hit, and then I'll get some levels off of that. Oh, oops, I did this very wrong. Sorry. I need these dynamic EQs on each track in here. If I was hurting for CPU, I would do this. I'd take them off afterwards. But in order to calculate the RMS values, or not the RMS, the peak values, it's not that it needs to be on that channel. That one's not doing anything. Might start sticking compressors on these two. I'm kind of hitting them too hard. All right, so now this should go down drastically in level. So I'm really gonna have to crank them after the fact. Find one of these timbales. Okay, so I think I got what I need. 1 second.
If I had my way, if I had my way. If I had my way, if I had my way, if
Tear this old building down. Tear this old building down. Tear this old building. More for you here. Remember, we are the other ones. We love Honolulu Dead Night. You guys are the best. I would tear this old I would tear this old building if I had. I would tear this.
Okay, sorry about all that. So, what this is we got a room that's supposed to be for like small. Oh yeah, no damage here, thankfully. The main damage is taking out a bunch of ADAT cables that are really long and fragile and putting them back in. That's where the damage came from. Asking about the tsunami. But other than that, I think a couple parking lots got a little bit flooded, but nothing major. Okay, Magic Island at 640. Okay. So what's happening is where this album was where this live recording was recorded, it's meant to be a 3-person like slack key, you know, guitar, upright bass, and ukulele. That's what's supposed to be playing there. And but what's ended up is like you see in this video here. You know, how many guys are in this band? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in this. Tomorrow night we got 9 people in this crazy thing. And what just beeped? Sorry, something. I do not want things beeping on me. Hold on. Ooh, yeah, that should not have just beeped. Okay. But what keeps happening is tomorrow night we got 9 people that are going to be on this tiny stage that was meant for 3 people. And so the owner just called. We're talking about putting a bigger stage up front, something we've been kind of avoiding. But the stages are there, so it's all doable. And, you know, it really would make my life easier not having the singer right next to the cymbals. So, I mean, if you look on this video right here, look where that singer is. And he's just getting bashed. This band's not that bad, but your regular bands where they're bashing everything, you know. Yeah, no thanks. So we're talking about putting in the stage, but that means we're going to have to move our front fill. But the front fill won't be as important because there's not going to be such a big area where you can't hear. So I got the front fills on a matrix, so I could always turn that off. So we will figure that out. Okay. I got to look at my show file and see what I can do about it. But aside from that, I think I got all the levels going. I got all the clips at about -18 RMS. And now I think I can start moving. So let's get to the drums. And let's see what we got here. Wow, there's a problem you don't always have, right? The singer's bleeding into the cymbals rather than the other way around. That's not going to be that bad. I will be okay with that. See what's going on here. No idea why I got that beep. Okay, well, that's okay. All right, let's take a look at these now. Wow, that singer's on the far end of the stage, and he's bleeding into the cymbals. That must be that monitor. It must be the drum monitor. Okay. So I know right off the bat some of the things I'm going to want. So I'm going to want dynamic EQ. I'm going to want multi-band gate. Probably going to want our compressor. And just to save time, I'm probably going to want Alex's exciter on here. So all this is okay. Let me crank the threshold up. And I'm going to turn the look ahead on 14 milliseconds on multi-band gate. That should be enough for anything. I may as well get this queued. Turn the transient shaper on. Set it for at least as much attack and as little sustain as I can get. And take it out of key mode. And I'm going to copy all these onto all the other shelled drums. Just by default, I know there's a very good chance I'm going to need all this stuff. So you saw the toms are getting hit a lot, so I doubt I'm going to be editing them out. Editing them out all that much. The timbali I might, but we'll get there in a second. So let's start looking at the kick. Imagine how many plugins I just added. This would have brought a computer to its knees when we were first doing this stuff, right? That's done fine. I don't really need anything. I don't know if I really want to change anything here with this compressor. I do a little bit of evening out for the mix bus. I'm going to get the levels down in a second. Not that I don't want to kick the trigger at all, just less than that. I can deal with the bass pretty easily. Pretty good spot. Okay. I pretty much like the way this kick sounds. Sure that I want to do anything to it. See if I have any trouble hearing it later, or if it's already too attacky, we'll deal with it. I mean, we could easily do kind of put the bump in there. How much people like listening to that compared to live. Live, they seem to love it. I'll leave it in there for now. Yeah, let's look at the snare. Like this. There's not much cymbal problem with this snare, so I'm not really that worried about it. But see where these two peaks are. Just in case, I'm going to shorten the highs a little bit, but not really hearing any problem. If you get a good drummer, you don't really have to worry about this kind of stuff. But there may be this is just a really cymbal light song. Let me try a different one. Yeah, see this one, there's a little bit more problems with the cymbals, right? I mean, you could really get this down pretty short. That's a more subtle. Glad this song doesn't really have all these subtleties in it. I'll put a little bit more snap in here for sure. Not sure that's going to be good. We'll find out in a second. But I'm going to put another instance of intuition here. But I'm just going to be using the limiter. Not doing anything else. I'm just going to do a little bit of editing for these timbales because I don't really need to deal with this. I don't know if I need the gate on here at all. Only gets hit so many times. Yeah, no need for multiband gate. I'm going to take that off of there. Or maybe I'll use it for clearing the cymbals out of the end of it. Let's take a look at that. So just going to have it on here to have it shut the... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just going to take it out. Not putting too much thought into care into that. Sorry. If it's trouble, I'll do more, but I think I'm pretty much okay with how that is. So it's that effect symbol that's really making all the trouble in here. Let's see how much that's even used. I might just cut this up. Now you can really see him singing there. It's going to be really goofy, but that's okay. I don't think he uses it much. And see, if I can't see it, it may mean that it's too little to matter anyway, but... This might be fruitless. See, how goofy is this going to sound popping in and out? Let's take a look. So that is a pretty drastic... You hear that, right? So let's start adding some other stuff and see if that's really going to matter. This is where really kind of rubber hits the road with this kind of stuff. Still sounds goofy, even with all that stuff, doesn't it? So, yeah, a couple things you could do. Put a reverb on it, or just deal with the nastiness of that. That one's fine. That one's weird. But some vocals, man. Yes, that's okay. A lot of work for one stupid symbol, man, but whatever. Where this is gonna be Magic Island. Wow, that one, look, I'm not even cutting it. It still sounds like it's cut. Can't do nothing about that. Just say he choked it.
Thank you very much.
The fact that I'm doing this should tell you, you know, when everybody goes, "Oh, you can just high pass everything." No, it's not how high pass works. It's a degree. It's not really a brick wall. Even when I'm doing 24 like that, 24 dB slope. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the drums right now. Okay, now let's do some silly stuff. Oh, I gotta clean up the toms in a second. Hold on a second. Okay, let's look at these toms because this is way too much to edit them out. Multi-band gates being a little bit too aggressive. Definitely gonna be shortening these symbols out. See, a lot of little stuff's making it through, which is a bummer, but school directors here. So I could go in and edit some stuff, or we could just gonna make a compromise, because this stuff I just got to work quick. Compromise between a little bit of bleed or losing the toms. But with multiband gate, you can really get in there, and I could clean this up actually pretty good. In fact, maybe let's take a look at this floor tom, and actually there's 2 floor toms, but look at this one real quick and just see what I can't do. Now, the lower you make this low pass filter, the less transients you're going to get. I mean, look at this spike signal is just gross now. But it will help a little, hopefully. Keep the snare out of there. Find a spot where they're actually going to have some. That's one way to get it a little bit more accurate without losing too much. And I just want to stick thwack. That's it. I don't really need anything else out of the highs. If I really want to spank some highs, then I'll turn exciter on. But let's just look at this real quick. Put some mids back in the snare. Hey, how was did you guys have a tsunami alert in Australia, or did they was it dead by then? I think you guys would have seen stuff before we would, right? Maybe not. Yep. Yeah. Could do that. Yeah, for this RMS meter, it's not going out to the mix bus. It's just to look at levels coming in. And it's just because I have it set on the combined RMS. I'm not doing anything. I'm not using, it's not a real fancy meter or anything. It's just the one built into Reaper. Oh, my knees are killing me. Okay. I'll put a little bit of hype into the toms, and just doing these by eyeball. And if it doesn't work, I'll take it back out. But I think this settings are going to be about right-ish. Then we'll deal with it from there. There's a lot of bleed in these vocals. See what I can do about this, because it might be too much to pop in and pop out by editing them. Like, I mean, man, that's a lot of bleed. That is a lot of bleed. I don't have a whistle mic, so let's see what we can get that whistle out of. That might be okay.
Alright guys, we got one more for you here. Remember, we are the other ones. We love Honolulu Dead Night. You guys are the best. You're the best.
If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would change up if I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would change up building down.
I don't know if this is a good idea. So I'm going to be cutting these vocals in and out. It might just be too distracting. Let's just leave them. Man, if I throw a compressor on here, though, that is going to be bleed city.
If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear the building down till I was one.
Oh, excuse me.
I would tear this whole building down. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this whole building down.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, if you guys want to hoe, we got it. But we want to take a picture with everybody first. So everybody gather on the stage.
If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way. Thank you very much for the other ones. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much for the other ones. Thank you.
All right, if you guys want to hoe, we got it, but we want to take a picture with everybody first, so everybody gather on the stage. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much for the other ones. Thank you.
All right, if you guys want to hoe, we got it, but we want to take a picture with everybody first, so everybody gather on the stage.
If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my
All right, guys, we got one more for you here. Remember, we are the other ones. We love Honolulu Dead Night. You guys are the best.
If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down. Tsunami was one, she was fine and fair. You know she had good looks, she had good fine hair. Tsunami, she gave those Samson's mind. But she saw this woman on looks so fine. Till she climbed up on Samson's knees. Tell me where your strength lies, if you please. She spoke so fine, oh, she talked so fast. Samson said, Delilah, you got on my head.
Oh, 1 second.
Sweet as my hair. My strength will come natural like any old man. And if I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down.
a picture with everybody first, so everybody gather around the stage. All right, if you guys want to hoe, we got it, but we want to take a picture with everybody first, so everybody. All right, if you guys want to hoe, we got it, but we want to take a picture with everybody.
Might hype the crowd up a little bit here.
All right, thank you.
So building now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Who are the other ones? Thank you. So building now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Who are the other ones? Thank you.
All right, I think this is about right. I'm gonna take off. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I will see you guys later. I gotta go get to town.